thing, as long as we keep a positive and resilient mindset. Sabi nga nila, umulan man o umaraw, kakayanin natin to. That's also what we've done here at Xiaomi. It was difficult at first, yet we knew that we had to embrace the changes so that we could continue serving you, our fans, and continue to bring amazing products at honest prices. Let's take a stroll down memory lane, shall we? Xiaomi was founded just 10 years ago. We're actually a very young company. And it's incredible that we've made it into the Fortune Global 500 list for the second year in a row, rising to the 422 rank this year. Xiaomi is also the fourth largest smartphone company in the world. And of course, we are also the largest AIoT company worldwide with over 271 million devices connected. We are also top 5 in 50 global smartphone markets and among the fastest growing in many others. In Europe alone, Xiaomi is now the top 3 smartphone brand with the highest growth rate among the major players. We also have over 344 million monthly active MIUI users as of June this year. And to give you a perspective, that's like 3 times the population of the Philippines. How do we manage to achieve so much in such a short amount of time? We believe it is because of our unique mission. We want to relentlessly pursue innovation for everyone and to let everyone in the world enjoy a better life through innovative technology. We do this through a combination of 2 things: amazing products and honest prices. One cannot do without the other. And this is a standard that we hold ourselves into and a big part of what sets us apart. At Xiaomi, we will continue to focus on investing in cutting-edge technology to bring amazing products to our users. So for example, we launched the Mi 10 Ultra a month or so ago, which is the #1 rated camera by DxOMark, and another mind-blowing 120-watt fast charge system. Imagine charging your phone in only 23 minutes. That's super fast. Now, of course, we also wowed the world with the first mass-produced transparent OLED TV. So for those of you who haven't seen it, make sure you do. It's super, super cool. Our technology is amazing, but perhaps even more so is our dedication to honest prices. With our philosophy of amazing products at honest prices, you get more for less. For the price of a competing flagship, you could get a Xiaomi smartphone, laptop, band, and true wireless earphones. This is pretty amazing, right? 2020 marks Xiaomi's 10-year anniversary. And since our founding, innovation for everyone has been our mission. And through all that, we hope to be the coolest company in the hearts of our fans. And speaking of our fans and users, I heard that Filipino Mi fans are one of the most engaging, most loving across the globe. You've continuously provided us with thoughtful feedback so we could make our products even better. Recently, some of you even shared with us how Xiaomi has been part of your lives. Migs shared how a Xiaomi phone helped him throughout his photography journey. Net, a loyal Xiaomi user for 3 years and counting, loved her Xiaomi phone and thought it was a superb, especially the battery life, performance, and camera. And there's so many more stories. If you have a story to tell, make sure you tag us at #Xiaomi1. I am also very happy to share with all of you that Xiomi Philippines smartphone shipment has grown year on year by 118% as of September 2020. In the recent years, there's been a huge increase in e-commerce here in the Philippines. That's why we've worked very hard to offer the best deals online so that every Filipino can enjoy amazing technology at honest prices. And with these efforts, I am very excited to share with you that Xiaomi is the #1 best-selling mobile brand online here in the Philippines. And apart from smartphones, we're also the top 1 in TWS market share here in the Philippines, based on Canalys report. Our Xiaomi team has also been working relentlessly in increasing our presence on ground so that you could experience our product hands-on. To date, we now have a total of 17 Mi stores, 18 Mi zones, and more than 600 dealers all over the Philippines. And here's the exciting part. In 2021, we are targeting a total of 100 Mi stores and 5,000 dealers nationwide so that more Filipinos can experience Xiaomi no matter where they are. We owe a lot of our success to all of our Mi fans here in the Philippines, so a huge shout out to you all. We could feel your love and support even on our social media pages. From 0 to 10, we've achieved a huge amount. And from 10 to infinity, We plan to continue our efforts of innovation for everyone and keep our vision focused on our fans. Thank you to our millions of Filipino fans. Mahal po namin kayo at maraming salamat po. To share even more exciting news in the Philippines, I would like to introduce our PH Marketing Manager, Ava Castillo. Ava?
Looking forward, our journey from 10 to infinity has only just begun. Before we talk about the future, let's quickly recap the past. These are all the flagship phones that Xiaomi has launched over the last 10 years or so. Do you remember the Mi 1? Mi 1 featured a Snapdragon S3 dual-core processor and a massive 1,930 mAh battery. Of course, it also had a single 8-megapixel camera. When we launched Mi 1 back in 2011, we were very proud of an Antutu score of around 10,000. Now, to be fair, those were amazing specs back in the day. But we've come a very long way since then. As a comparison, Mi 10 shattered the 600,000 Antutu score barrier. It is powered by the leading 5G Snapdragon 865 and has the world's highest resolution 108-megapixel camera. Launched in March, it's one of the very best smartphones in the market today. In that spirit, we are very excited to introduce a new member of the Mi 10 family to you today, the Mi 10 series. This series will join the Mi 10 as one of the very best flagships of the year. Some of the reasons people loved Mi 10 was for the 108-megapixel camera, high refresh rate, and so much more. We wanted to make sure we carried all of these powerful tech forward in today's new T series. So without further ado, let's introduce the leading features of the Mi 10T series. First of all, we built Mi 10T series to help you power your creativity. Now you may ask yourself, what does powerful creativity look like? A camera to power your creativity. What does that even mean? Xiaomi has really redefined what phone cameras can do in recent years, particularly in establishing just how amazing ultra-high resolution is with our 108-megapixel camera. Mi 10TPro also features a massive 108-megapixel sensor that really unlocks your creativity. At its simplest, what 108-megapixel means is that every single photo captures multiple stories and moments and details like the expression on this lady's face. So much to express, so many details, all in one high-quality photo. But sometimes, beyond incredible photo quality, the harder challenge to express your creativity is finding a way to turn that idea into reality. Mi 10 Pro makes that easy. We give you your creative kit. The Mi 10T Pro includes a lot of easy-to-use tools that help you express your ideas. In a normal photo, the camera lens opens for just a fraction of a second. Long exposure is basically keeping your camera lens open for longer and blending everything captured during that time into one single photo. We've instead included a simple mode to automatically do it for you. We give you 6 different long exposure modes for 6 different types of photos. Let's take a look. First, light painting. This was shot with something very ordinary, a colored light stick. By turning on Mi 10T Pro's long exposure mode and twirling the light stick around, we turned something simple into something extraordinary. You could shoot this at the comfort of your home very easily. Or if you get out of town, you could take a normal scene like this and turn it into something exceptional. The ring of light you see here is actually a drone flying in a circle. Long exposure mode captures the entire trail of light. Now, the part I like most is the reflection on the water. Isn't it beautiful? This one of the most common uses for long exposure, and it only takes a few clicks. Just set up your cameras overlooking a busy street, set long exposure, and wait. See all the cars passing by will create neon chills like this. Long exposure also allows you to focus on what's important by blurring out the background in a cool and unique way. This is done by keeping the subject still while people move by in the background. Long exposure mode blurs out the movement in the background, as you can see here. Starry sky. Normally, taking a photograph of the Milky Way is actually very complicated. Setting aperture and shutter speed correctly takes a lot of trial and error, and it also requires specific equipment. This is because starlight is very, very dim and not easy to capture on camera. With Mi10TPro, just place your camera in a good position and hit long exposure. Our 108 megapixel camera is able to capture even dim starlight due to its large sensor size. Easy way to get an amazing picture. Or you can take starlight and bend them to your will. Star trails take a bit longer to shoot and require that you set up your phone for a few hours as the Earth rotates to get a perfect shot. The results are stunning. Using Mi10TPro allows you to get this effect much easier than traditional shooting. And it might look even better with water, taking water movement and creating a unique silky still. Actually, this was shot by one of our Mi fans in our Shot by Me contest, thanks to the amazing photo from Jo from Myanmar. With these 6 modes, you'll be able to take light and do whatever you want with it. Long exposure mode eliminates a lot of the guesswork in photography and simplifies it for hassle-free Instagram-friendly shots. Easy, right? Mi10TPro makes long exposure very simple. But let's say you are caught out in less than ideal conditions, or even just want to add some options to already great photos. We've added our AI Skyscaping 3.0, which evolves an already great feature to include dynamic backgrounds. With this, you can add a variety of different color tones, motion, and even weather or firework effects. And you can do this with any photo in your phone that has a sky in it, even the photos already in your photo gallery. We took a photo of this while crossing in BGC, but the sky looks gloomy and depressing. Skyscaping 3.0 can analyze the photo, replace the sky, and adjust the colors for a picture-perfect photo. You can even take a great night shot like this. Can you tell us where we shot this photo? Yes, it's in Harbor Square. And add a touch of weather for some unique personality. Snowy feels in the Philippines. Why not? Mi10TPro can analyze and add this to nearly any photo with the sky through an advanced AI algorithm. This is a great photo, right? But it's a bit too simple. So let's add some fireworks. The algorithm even adds light flashes to the building sides here for a realistic image. This is great for festive occasions. That was amazing, wasn't it? But let's talk about something else for a minute. Colors. Let's say you want to add a bit of color to your photos. We've added 3 super cool ways to change your color themes with our cyberpunk, gold vibes, and black ice photo editing modes. Here, we've got some pretty cool standard photos. Let's color our creativity. Cyberpunk brings us into a futuristic future. Gold vibes, on the other hand, brings us back to the roaring 20s with a Gatsby-like color palette. Last, black ice. Superhero movie feel with the click of a button. Let's say you want to multiply your creativity. Before, if you wanted to take a photo like this, it would require a huge amount of work, unless you were born into a family of quadruplets. Mi10TPro makes this easy with photo clones. Just a few clicks to go from 1 person to 4. Really, it's very easy. With just a few positions and clicks, you can get photos like these. Now you can look like you are working, eating, relaxing, and taking care of your kid at the same time. Now, we've gone one step further. We've gone so far as to give you the ability to take your creativity and make it move. So other than photo clones, you can try video clones. This lets you tell some pretty cool stories without leaving your house. Share your workout routine, or double your musical talent, or relax and take care of your family life. I'm excited to see how you can make use of video clones. Resolution matters, so we've included 8K capabilities in our Mi10TPro. For those of you moving to 8K for the first time, 8K is an amazing 16 times more total resolution than 1080p, and even 4 times more than the current industry standard 4K. Here is a video shot in 8K. An incredible amount of detail, right? Listen for the camera shutter. It's important. So every time you heard a camera shutter, we snapped a photo. Not only can you capture 8K videos in Mi10TPro, you can tap and capture 33 megapixel photos while recording in 8K. You can have great stills even when recording great video. But that's not all. As the saying goes, there are always two sides to every story. Mi10TPro allows you to capture more perspectives with 3 new dual video modes. This gives you an ideal way to share special moments from various perspectives with friends and family. It also opens up creative possibilities from 2 different angles. Very cool, right? This is shot with the front and back camera at the same time, creating a unique story. Mi10TPro is designed from inside out to power your creativity. With one of the world's best 108 megapixel cameras, 8K, and some of the most advanced software experiences ever. This is an amazing camera phone. Are you looking forward to trying it? Next, let's talk about something that's really important to me. A display that powers your creativity. Mi10TPro will feature one of the industry's very best flat displays. Another thing we took note of is the fact that a lot of users value refresh rate very highly. So we ensure that the Mi10Pro features one of the industry's very highest refresh rates. At an amazing 144 Hz, it's currently the highest refresh rate available in the market. For those of you who don't know, Hertz is how often your display updates with new images each second. So the display on the Mi10TPro updates 144 times per second. So that's over 8,000 times per minute. Let's take a look at what this means practically. To put it simply, it's smoother when we zoom in, which is more realistically how you will see your phone. As you can see, it is many times smoother visually than a competing 60 Hz display. And this is even more obvious for gaming enthusiasts. Smoothness does not only impact how a video looks, but how immersive gaming feels. On the right here, you can see a huge amount of image blur, especially when we slow down playback. Content comes in a variety of frame rates. So what should we do about this? Xiaomi has pioneered a new display technology to adapt to content, matching content and display rates. This technology is called Adaptive Sync Display. Let me show you how this works. And this impacts battery performance, actually by a huge amount. After 6 hours of extremely heavy usage, the device without adaptive sync had 58% battery remaining, and the one with adaptive sync had 66%. This is a huge difference in fact. As you can see here, Mi10TPro covers a wide range of refresh rates. Compared to our competitors, we offer a much wider ability to adapt to content. The next best option here only offers 2 different refresh rates. We've also included MEMC, Motion Estimation, Motion Compensation. What this does is compensate for low frame rate in videos to make it smoother and better viewing. Let me show you. What MEMC does is intelligently analyze video as you watch, create additional frames to give you smooth, clear video better than you would have had